silent not because they don't want help, but because they don't want to be seen as weak. Behind million smiles that we see every day, there can be a silent storm that nobody sees. Smiles are beautiful, but they are not always the full story. Because the truth is simple, not every smile means happiness. Sometimes the brightest stars in the sky are actually the ones that are burning the most inside. And sometimes the warmest smiles we see every day are just carefully placed masks. Because the truth is simple, not every smile means happiness. Many people around us laugh, talk normally, post pictures, go to work, and keep everything looking fine. But behind that smile, there can be a silent storm that nobody sees. In today's world, emotional struggles are becoming more common than we think. According to World Health Organization, around 1 in 8 people globally live with a mental health condition, and many of them never talk about it. Not because they don't want help, but because they feel no one will understand, or they don't want to be seen as weak. Sometimes people smile not because they are happy, but because they have learned how to hide their pain politely, just like a cracked mirror that still reflects light. There was a student in a college classroom. He was known as the funniest person in his group. He always made everyone laugh, always said, "I am fine." But one day, his friend accidentally saw his notebook. On the last page, he had written a single line: "Everyone listens to my jokes, but no one listens to me." That moment was enough to realize something important. The people who make others smile are sometimes the one who needs someone the most. So, what can we do? First, we need to normalize talking about emotions. If you are struggling, you don't have to carry everything alone. Talking to a trusted friend, writing your thoughts, or even taking small breaks from the constant pressure of life can slowly lighten the mind. Healing does not always happen in one big moment. Sometimes it starts with a simple sentence: "I am not okay today." And that is completely human. But this is not just an individual responsibility. As a society, we need to learn how to listen. That is very important. People learn how to speak, but they never learn how to listen. Not every conversation needs advice. Sometimes people only need a safe space where they are not judged. A simple question like, "Are you really okay?" can sometimes save someone from drowning in silence. Empathy is not a grand act. It is often just quiet attention. So the next time you see someone smiling, remember something important. Smiles are beautiful, but they are not always the full story. Behind some smiles are untold battles, silent tears, and hearts that are trying very hard to stay strong. In a globalized digital world that celebrates interconnectedness, it is strange and hard to ignore that even after talking to screens all day, the human heart still feels alone before bed. So sometimes, the kindest thing we can do for someone is simply to notice them. Because a small moment of understanding can become someone's reason to keep going.